following is a special presentation from ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports.
Good evening, everybody. Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. We welcome you ringside for a much-anticipated bout. Let's set the table for you and get ready to dish up this big night of action. Bernard Hopkins is making his way to the ring. And I know you're used to seeing many ring walks where guys are really jacked up. This isn't one of them. Roy Jones Jr.'s ring walk. He just exudes confidence, carrying himself like a champion.
Introducing first, in the blue corner, with a record of 51 victories, 32 by way of knockout, and 5 losses. Hailing out of Philadelphia, the Executioner, Hopkins. And his opponent across the ring, with a record of 54 victories, with 40 by knockout and 7 defeats. From Pensacola, Roy Jones Jr.
Remember, guys, obey my commands at all times. Let's have a good, clean fight. Touch them up.
Well, they've been waiting for this moment, and now they get it. Round 1 underway. What are some of the adjustments that can typically be made halfway through a matchup like this of speed versus speed?
Just to remind your charge, your fighter, that, hey, there's a lot more to this world, to this fight than just speed. Why don't you start doing other things? Why don't you start feinting a little bit? Get the guy out of position a little bit. Get him into false moves.
He gives as well as he takes. You saw it on that exchange. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. And he's holding. Jones's defense. Is it ever good? Look at how easy he's able to block those punches. Look at that! Oh, right off the bat, he goes down. Round number 1, and he's on the floor.
Came out a little careless, and he paid a price.
Bernard Hopkins finding a way to dig deep into that reservoir of will and energy and strength, getting up, beating the count. He doesn't look good, but yet he's throwing rather than clinching. Teddy, what do you think we're going to see out of Jones?
I think you're going to see what you always see. You know, you're going to see a guy that breaks the rule book as far as the way you're supposed to go about technically approaching pugilism. But I think you're going to see speed, you're going to see power, great reflexes, great sense of anticipation, and you're going to see a little cockiness.
A stabbing right hand comes in by Roy Jones. Will you look at this? Look at this pace that these two are fighting at so early in the fight. Teddy, each man must have been determined to think they can get the other one out of here early.
Yeah, I want to see who blinks first, though. That's what's interesting to me. Who changes? They can't both keep this up.
Teddy, I think he's going to go down. I think he's going to go down after getting tagged right there.
He doesn't know where to go. I mean, he's like a guy that's caught in a hailstorm. He's trying to get to the other side of the street, but he just doesn't know where it is now.
Good work by Bernard Hopkins. The combination punching is something that he stressed to us in the pre-fight buildup. Well-placed hook there. Oh, he's hurt right there. He is hurt.
Joe, in this kind of situation, it's kind of like a wounded animal. Yeah, you can go after him, but you better be careful because he'll strike out when you don't expect it.
Jones is doing well here with that two-punch combination. So he scores a knockdown in the last round. Now he gets to settle down and gather himself a bit. Do you go after it? Do you get super aggressive here having had your man hurt? Or do you still have to employ a certain amount of caution?
It's kind of like being on the carnival. You know, you just hit the bullseye and you got that big stuffed animal you can give to your wife or your girlfriend. But now he doesn't want you to go away with that.
Oh, no.
No. He tells you, wait a minute, try again. You could trade that in for something even bigger. But you might lose the one you have already. That's the question.
Reaches in, let that right hand go. Let that right hand go.
Considering the fact that in the last round he got tagged hard, he looks great right now to open up this round.
Well, I'm not shocked because I think he has character. I think there's substance to him. And the only way that you find the metal of a person is when you test him, when you push him up against the cliff. And he's being tested now, and he's showing what he's made of.
Roy Jones Jr. with a left. Able to get rid of that one. Hopkins has landed a good, solid combination. He's showing what a skilled fighter he is with this counterpunching. And right from the start, he's throwing the power punches and landing them.
I think he has a date and he wants to get to it.
Precision work with the left hand by Roy Jones. Return to sender. He gives him back one of his own. Hopkins is almost looking foolish that time he missed so badly. Well placed, straight right hand. And another jab. A little something for his opponent after getting tagged. And now he's targeting upstairs. Digs in with a good solid uppercut after taking a shot. And he just holds on there. Commits to the straight right. Bernard Hopkins is left now getting into the mix. He got hit, but he sends it right back. He engages in the clinch. Jones is smashed by a hook. Final 60 seconds after 2 minutes of pure fury. Bernard Hopkins is well off the mark that time. Oh, and he comes back with an uppercut there after getting hit. Jones is hit by a counterpunch there. Doing great. Look at that combination by Roy Jones. Good right hand. He scores with the jab. Comes right back at him with a left hand. He gets hit, but he gives it right back. Not able to land the headshot.
Listen, you need to move your head from side to side, okay? I want to see that head move.
All right, you want this fight? Listen to me, man. If you want this fight, you gotta stay busy out there, all right? Because you're losing this fight. Why? Because you're not throwing any punches.
And round number 3 is underway. Hopkins is showing you a little defensive skill there, able to move away from that punch. counterpunch, and I love how he moved off to the side and then landed it. Lands flush with the combination upstairs. Solid hook upstairs. Big right hand from Roy Jones. Took a shot, now he gives a left. Covers up nicely, gets rid of his opponent's body shot. Good work defensively by Roy Jones. Plus, he landed that counterpunch.
Yeah, and he forced him to punch. He made him, he drew it out of him, and then he timed him beautifully.
Fires right back at him. Combination to the head.
Watch that!
Bernard Hopkins' defense is now serving him well. Nice job blocking that punch.
Keep working, bud.
Fine hook by Roy Jones Jr. Real excellent work there. And he ties up on the inside. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Another clinch. Bernard Hopkins going old school there. B-hop with your basic 1-2. Hopkins is scoring with that right hand. Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top.
Come on, kid, focus.
Back upstairs he goes. Comes across with a hook up top.
Watch the hook.
Right to the head with that. Oh, what a left hand.
Yeah.
And yet another big shot comes in. How about that? Roy Jones Jr. down after getting tagged by that power punch.
Just keep it up. Just keep it up. That's it now, all right? Nice.
Okay, listen. When he misses you with a punch, counter. Counter. Okay, listen. I want to see that straight right. Throw the jab and then straight down the middle. Got that jab? Yeah.
It'll be interesting to see how this plays out as we start round number 4. Bernard Hopkins is up 2 rounds to 1. But keep in mind, they've already traded knockdowns. And bang, and away he goes. Oh, and now the real test. Can he get up after going down a second time? Jones's corner needs to really get to their man after this round. They need to treat him after that knockdown. They also need to give him some sound advice. What's the advice you'd give him?
Well, first of all, if they're going to get the chance to get to him, he better move his head. But the advice I would give him is, hey, you go out this next round and you kill some time. Tie him up a little bit right from the beginning. Don't worry.
Oh, and there you go. That was a big shot that floored him, and it's a big shot that may end him right here.
That looked like the great pitcher, great Maddox. His sinker ball. Boy, it went down quick.
And it's all over. Roy Jones Jr. is unable to beat the count. Knockout loss for him.
By way of knockout, your winner, the Executioner, Hopkins. and
We
gentlemen,
welcome you here to a big night of fights. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside my ringside partner, Teddy Atlas. Looking forward to all the action today, and we're just about set for it. Mosley's making his way to the ring right now, flanked by his cornermen, and just an overall feeling that they're not exactly hyped up for this one. Pernell Whitaker's supremely confident here. Look at him make his way down to the ring. You can just see it in every step that he takes.
Introducing first, an impressive record of 46 victories, 39 by way of knockouts, and 6 defeats. Coming out of Linwood, Sugar Shane Mosley. His adversary, with a record of 40 wins, 17 knockouts, and 4 defeats. Coming out of Norfolk, Pernell Sweet Pea Whitaker.
All right, fellas, let's have a good, clean fight. Touch them up and let's go.
Get a fight like this that everybody's been talking about. It's always so interesting to see these opening moments here in round number 1.
Come on,
Sugar Shane Mosley's almost out of it there. He was stunned. Teddy, I'm assuming many times in your career, you were training a fighter who did not have the reach compared to his opponent. When you were training him in the build-up to that fight, what did you try to cement into his head?
The one thing that I had told him is something I had to tell myself, is that we had options. The first was, of course, the traditional way. Tuck up good defensively, move your head, and work your way in. Slip a punch, and now all of a sudden you're closer. You take his height away. The other is to step up and get sort of entice the taller fighter to come in and be short.
Sugar Shane blocks that punch. Getting rid of that punch from his opponent. Well blocked by Pernell Whitaker.
Come on, get focused.
Halfway through round number 1.
Come on, get focused.
Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. That is a big right hand after eating one himself. Whitaker blocks that punch. What a trap he just set, and he lands a nice counter punch.
Yeah, that's the old Casper the Ghost trick there. You know, you're there one time, you give him a little shade, you know, a little shadow, and then he throws at you, you pull back, bang, come right back with your own.
Landing 2 jabs by Sugar Shane Mosley. He takes a shot and then commits to giving one right back.
Taking too many punches, hands up.
Committing to the work downstairs with the left. Rock'em sock'em robots right from the start here, Teddy.
No defense, just pure offense.
Protect yourself.
Back and forth exchange. seconds to go in this round. Pernell Whitaker with a big left hand. You can sense it right away, Teddy. Looks like it's a tactical bout tonight.
Well, that's what happens when you get 2 counter punches. Nobody wants to lead.
Stand straight up. Move that body. You need to move that body.
Oh, this is a wipeout. You're winning this fight. Just keep doing what you're doing, and you got this. Just keep doing what you're doing. Listen, you need to mix your punches up. Throw more punches to the body.
He seems fully recovered to me. Here we are, the start of a new round, and a fighter that got tagged hard in the last round seems as fresh as could be.
Well, when you push a fighter, when you push a human being to a dark place, that's when you're going to find out what's bright inside of them, what's great inside of them. And he's responding just that way.
Good block by Pernell Whitaker. That is boxing 101. A nice, crisp combination by Sugar Shane Mosley.
Looking good.
Shane Mosley from Pomona, California, and his career aligns and parallels with another Southern California fighter, and that, of course, is Oscar De La Hoya. So even though Shane has been one of the best of his generation, just a little bit in the shadow of a fellow Southern California fighter.
Yes, that's true. I mean, he has the name Sugar Shane Mosley, but he has a fighter who was a terrific amateur just like him, even a better amateur. He won gold medal in the Olympics and has a name that can catch up to Sugar Shane. And, of course, that's the golden boy, Oscar De La Hoya.
Of course, Shane Mosley is the only boxer who has beaten Oscar De La Hoya 2 times in his career.
Yeah, well, he can match up real well. He's just as fast as De La Hoya, maybe even faster than De La Hoya, but a little stronger, a little bit more physical than De La Hoya.
Nice block that time. It was intended to the head. Whitaker's just looking to get it done on the back end here, Teddy.
Yeah, he is. He's just waiting to set a trap. You know, he's trying to get his opponent to walk in where he can make a miss and bang, spring it on him.
Targeting a left hand down low. He scored well after being hit himself. Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand. He just looks exhausted to me right now. Mosley's accuracy is non-existent. This guy cannot punch a solid target right now.
No, but what this shows...
How about that left right there? Wow, stunned moments ago, but now somehow, some way, surviving well.
You know, Joe, I had a fighter once that got dropped in a round, and he wasn't doing real good up to that point. After that, he fought better. He boxed better, he fought better defensively, and when the fight was over, I said, good job. You know, he whispered to me. He whispered, did I get knocked out? Yeah, he did. Huh. He didn't know what had happened. I realized then he was fighting on instinct the rest of the night.
Amazing story. Whitaker's legs are just fine, thank you. That was the big question. In the last round, he was damaged, but here a fresh start.
You know, Joe, we talk about having a good chin all the time, being able to shake off a good blow, but this is part of having a good chin, being able to recover after being shaken out, after the round before.
Great job of protecting himself. He's keeping his guard up very, very well. Teddy, Does it help to have the speed that he has?
Sure. Anytime you have speed and you can put it into the equation where whatever you're doing, it has to be technically right, but now you put speed, you're doing it even better. You're doing it at a higher level.
Wow, look at that, trading shots.
Keep working the jab. Good, good. Relax, relax. Hands up, hands up.
Keep doing what you're doing.
Coming to the halfway point of this third round.
Uppercut. Work the body, kid. Body shot.
There it is! Wow, crushing blow upstairs. Mosley to the canvas and now beating the count. Let's see what he offers up at this point.
Well, with a fighter like Shane Mosley, you see the outside stuff so glaring. I mean, it just shoots out at you. The speed, all the physical ability. But now you find out, you get a peek at what's inside.
Whitaker's able to avoid that punch. Mosley's, Teddy, this has got to drive his trainer crazy because he's leaving himself wide open with these sweeping shots.
Well, you talk about that old saying, leaving the barn door open, and the horses are going to go out. Well, guess what? The punches, sooner or later, they're going to come in.
Really on the mark with that overhand left. Good return fire that time. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. And the round comes to an end.
Keep doing what you're doing. Keep the jab pumping and throw the lead right hand, all right? I mean, you are winning this fight. Keep circling. Don't stand in front of him.
Now you're starting to see the rewards of all that hard work in training leading up to this fight. As we start round number 4, Teddy's already put his man down, and he's up 3 rounds to 0.
Yeah, well, he's in great condition, and he came here knowing that he was going to have to keep a busy work rate, and he's been doing that.
That was a fine block by Pernell Whitaker. Well, I don't know if he's hip to the idea of becoming a counterpuncher, but I get the sense you'd agree with it.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, he's got the perfect platform, the perfect form for it. The guy's walking in right now, not moving his...
Shane Mosley's rocked by that punch.
Head movement.
Sweet Pea with a sweet left. Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs.
Move your head.
And now that backhand, the straight left hand, scores well for him. Comes right back with some offense of his own. 90 seconds to go in round number 4.
Come on, kid.
Mosley's punch is far off the target. Oh! Well, we know he survived earlier, but now he goes down for a second time. Shane Mosley's getting back up to his feet after being knocked down. Being so very effective, punching in combination.
And that's what you want. He's got pretty good hand speed. Might as well use that hand speed. No better way to use it than putting them together.
Now he ties up there. And now he's acting like a fighter. Coming back with the right hand after getting scored upon.
Pace yourself.
Took a shot, now he gives the left. Whitaker's got a way of just getting away from that punch.
Keep doing what you're doing.
Fourth round now with its last 10 seconds. Wow, saved by the bell. That's like something out of a movie here.
Yeah, except nobody's coming in there and saying cut. You know, he has to keep going here. Right now, the only thing he knows is he's got flashballs going off in his head.
Start of the round, but Teddy, it could be the end of the fight. He's been knocked down numerous times, including the last round.
You're probably right, Joe, but when things are darkest is when you find out what is special inside somebody, where they can go to a place you never expect them to be able to go to. Look at Archie Moore, Yvonne Durrell, years ago. Archie Moore was over 40 years old, in there with a 20-something-year-old Durrell. He was on the floor 3 times in the first round. He found a way to come back and knock him out in the 11th. Is this another one of those nights?
Whitaker's defense did a good job there, able to avoid that punch. Mosley's work rate is very high. I looked at the punch stats, and you can see that he's a busy guy. Big shot there. Can he beat the count? I don't think so here, Teddy.
Now I know where they got that saying, falling like a sack of potatoes.
Look at this. Pernell Whitaker's hand to be raised in victory. He scores the knockout here tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, by way of knockout, your winner, Pernell Sweet Pea Whitaker.
We welcome you here to a big night of fights. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside my ringside partner Teddy Atlas. Looking forward to all the action today, and we're just about set for it. Vinny Paz is so attentive when it comes to this moment here. This is where everything he's done, all the hard work he's put in, comes down to one singular moment of concentration. Oscar De La Hoya's ring walks have been known as circus spectaculars. But yet, with all that, to him, it's a moment of extreme attention.
blue corner, with a record of 50 victories and 30 knockouts with 10 losses, coming out of Cranston, Vinny Paz! And his opponent across the ring, with a record of 39 wins, including 30 knockouts and 6 defeats, hailing out of Montebello, Oscar, the Golden Boy de la Hoya.
Remember, guys, obey my commands at all times. Let's have a good, clean fight. Touch him up.
Scheduled to go the full 10 if we get that far. Round 1 underway. What should we see out of the Golden Boy tonight, Teddy?
Well, I think his greatest strength is his body, his size. I mean, he's tall, he's rangy, he has a real good left jab. You know, use those assets. Stand on the outside, let everything start with the jab.
De La Hoya is so dangerous with that accuracy. A 2-punch combination landing. Teddy, what role can the fans play on the fighters, the atmosphere of the arena when they know there's 2 guys meeting up that can bang?
An immature fighter, a less experienced fighter can get caught up. He can try to satisfy the audience. That's a quick way to be going to the shower earlier than you wanted to.
They both decide to bring it. A well-targeted hook landed by Oscar De La Hoya. Goes up top again. There's the headshot, but he parries it away. Fine-looking right hand by Oscar De La Hoya. And now they're trading blows. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Vinny Paz. Tremendous pace being set early on here between these two. Can't see this fight going the distance with this pace.
No, not unless something changes, like moving their heads a little bit.
Good effective work with that straight right hand. Digging in with a left to the gut. If there was a baseball umpire around, he'd call that a strikeout by the Golden Boy, Oscar De La Hoya. Quick snapping hook, and it does damage. He has his target. He lands the straight right. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Oscar De La Hoya. Unable to connect by the Golden Boy, Oscar De La Hoya. De La Hoya is getting himself into the mix now, landing that left hand. Solid right by Vinny Paz.
You're doing great.
Good combination to the head. Last 10 seconds. Off the target by Oscar De La Hoya. De La Hoya's left landing well.
Listen, I need to see some power. Okay? Whatever he misses, count it. There you go. He's doing fine. He's just beating it apart. That's all. You need to throw more.
Breathe now. Deep breath. You're in control of this fight. So don't get careless out there. Keep up.
Here we go. Round 2 is underway. De La Hoya able to block that punch. Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. De La Hoya showing that walking stick right now, utilizing the jab. Vinny Paz's movement's really helping him out, avoiding that punch. Now that is fighting right there, and smart fighting, landing all 4 punches. Good job staying away from the danger there. Oh, look at that. You know you need space to punch. He realizes that, so he pushes his opponent. That was not well targeted by Oscar De La Hoya.
Keep doing what you're doing. Come on, kid.
De La Hoya's doing exactly what you should to be a strong defensive fighter. You got to block those punches away. 90 seconds to go here in this round. De La Hoya's done a good job there offensively scoring with that left hand. He gets off with a combination up top. Oscar De La Hoya's doing a really nice job here. I mean, putting his punches together. This is what Vinny Paz is in bad shape. Boy, he is shaky right there. He is on shit. Big shot there. Right to the head and right to the canvas. His trainer is thrilled with this. He gets up off the canvas. Now he wants to see how he'll react.
You need to block.
De La Hoya's showing you that sublime skill right now with that 2-punch combo. Solid. Can he get up from this? He's done it before, but can he get up from a second time down? This fight is over. Vinny Paz is smashed, and he can't get up. Unable to beat the count.
Ladies and gentlemen, by knockout, your winner, the Golden Boy, Oscar De La Hoya.
Good evening, everybody. Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. We welcome you ringside for a much-anticipated bout. Let's set the table for you and get ready to dish up this big night of action. Muhammad Ali's on his way to the ring, and you can just tell what kind of night he intends this to be. He's just brimming with confidence. Ali-Liston's coming down to the ring now, and what a nice reception as he is completely focused in on his goal tonight.
Introducing first, fighting out of Louisville, the greatest of all time, Muhammad Ali! And his opponent across the ring with a record of 50 wins, including 39 knockouts and 4 defeats. From St. Louis, Sonny the Big Bear Liston.
We went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's have a good, clean fight. Touch them up.
Well, they're scheduled to spend a half an hour swapping leather. This a 10-rounder. Muhammad Ali's showing you what it takes to be the best in this business. Good, crisp combos. If you made a checklist of advantages and disadvantages, obviously you'd want the advantage of hand speed. But you've trained many a guy who's been on the other side, where his opponents had the better hand speed. What have you told him?
Well, I tell him make it a muddy track. You know, Secretariat must be the fastest horse in the world, but on a muddy track, things change a little bit. Step out of range. Don't allow the kind of landscape, the kind of track that will suit speed.
Ali's impressing the judges and himself with that right hand. Muhammad Ali blocks that punch. He's committed to the combination punching now. Working out well up top. That is a strong uppercut there. And now he scores well with the straight right. One of the fastest punches in the game. You see how he just turns over that hook? Look at the accuracy with that hook upstairs. Nice block by Muhammad Ali. Muhammad Ali with a huge right hand. Ali scores with a booming uppercut. The way these two are going at it early on, they're going to break the punch stat computer.
Well, they're trying to break more than that. They're trying to break each other's will.
Punch and move.
Targeting each other, the exchange was something special. Muhammad Ali lands the huge uppercut.
Nice, nice.
Very nice work to the head. The right hand landed. Now hugging on the inside. Double jab right to the face. Seconds remaining in this round. Liston's punch didn't come close. Come to the end of the round. Always interesting to see how things will play out in our fights. Teddy, it's always great anticipation when we come sit ringside and the build-up of what's going to happen.
Yeah, it is. And it's always great having a little electricity in the crowd. You know, it helps. I know it helps me with the broadcast to know that you have these passionate fans that are around.
Don't fight this fight. Jab and move. Listen to me. You're not giving me enough punch.
Here we go. Round 2 is underway. Not hitting his mark there going upstairs. Ali's right hand scores well. Able to show you his blocking ability. Jab followed by the straight by Muhammad Ali. Solid uppercut. Liston's missing the mark by a mile. That just was nowhere to be found. Zones in on that overhand right. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. Another huge shot comes in early on in this fight from him.
Well, he understood that his opponent, Joe, was a slow starter. He's jumping right on him, taking advantage.
Accurate shot, straight right hand comes in. right to the body. Hard charging with that right hand. He's in bad shape. He's on wobbly legs. Teddy, he's got to tie up.
If he can. See, that's up to his opponent, Joe. It's not automatic that he's going to get what he wants to tie up. If his opponent steps back a little bit, he can keep this offense going and end his night.
Sonny Liston's right hand scores well that time.
Keep it up.
And now he's targeting upstairs. That's a huge left he just scored with. Look at this. What a big shot. He never saw that one coming. Now he's got to look up at the ceiling.
And right now he's thinking about his choice of work.
Liston's now getting back up off the canvas. Oh, a big shot comes home for him. And he goes down for a second time. Does he have enough this time to rise up and continue on?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Well, Sonny Liston is an injured animal. Watch out for the big bear when he's been in danger. He gets up after that knockdown. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself.
You got this one.
Frustrating his opponent with great defense. Big shot he just scored with. Unbelievable. Just the barrage continues. He's knocked down again.
But his desire and heart is just as strong as it was before.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
And it's over. This fight is over. Muhammad Ali's in prime form. Power surge here. Knockout winner.
Ladies and gentlemen, by knockout, your winner, the greatest of all time, Muhammad Ali. Ladies and gentlemen.
Well, good evening, everybody, and we welcome you ringside. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we're just about ready for action.
EA Sports presents 12 rounds of boxing.
George Foreman's now making his way to the ring, and you can see how focused he is for the task at hand. Tyson's making his way to the ring now, and you can see how focused he is on the task at hand.
Introducing first, with a record of 76 triumphs, with 68 knockouts and 5 losses, by way of Marshall, Big George Foreman. His adversary, by way of Brooklyn, Iron Mike Tyson.
Over the rules in the dressing room. Let's have a good, clean fight. Touch them up.
15 rounds scheduled here in this much anticipated fight, and we are underway with round number 1. Nice job doubling up the jab by Mike Tyson. A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. Not much action as he just ties up. There's a straight right hand. Foreman's giving his opponent headaches here now. He's throwing punches, but he's able to block them away. Well, standing opposite Tyson is the taller man, and if you are the taller man, how can you apply that to give yourself a chance against Mike?
Well, you want to get inside, you want to take that height away, and once you get inside, you understand there's going to be a lot of target there to take advantage of.
He scores with the jab. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. Huge uppercut by Tyson. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by George Foreman. A good block by Mike Tyson. Overhand right can be so effective. Foreman's left now getting into the mix. Unbelievable pace here tonight. Both guys have no plans of having this fight go far. I'm sure the frame of reference for most is Hagler-Hearns.
Yeah, you wonder if it's going to live up to that. So far, so good.
George Foreman's right hand scores well. Right to the belt line. Right there, Mike Tyson was able to score well with the hook. Mike Tyson with a big uppercut. Good looking right hand after he got hit.
Keep working the body.
Took a shot, now he gives a left. Not an accurate hook at all. And he returns on that exchange. Oh, he is stunned. He could go down.
Hit the body.
Mike Tyson's trying to survive this. He is taking a beating right now. That one good shot came in and rocked him.
And that's the problem with his defense right now. You know, he's trying to block those shots. You can't block 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 shots at a time. They get through.
George Foreman brings the thunder with that hook. How about that left hand? Mike Tyson is coming up with the answers, avoiding that punch. A huge right hand from Mike Tyson. 3 minutes gone by in this round. Now that he's back in the corner and we get a close-up look, Tyson's cut even looks worse.
And it's up to the fighter now, Joe, for his attitude not to change. You know, we can look at it and we can say, wow, that cut looks worse. The fans can look at it and say that. But the fighter must be steady, the same attitude, as though he doesn't have a cut. Otherwise, he has no chance of winning this fight.
Relax, you're okay, you're okay. Keep your hands up. You keep them up, all right? And he caught you with your hands down.
Start a new round here. It's hard to believe that we're even in this round based on how that last round finished.
Well, if you ever watch some of those Houdini movies, you know, the great escape artist, kind of hard to believe he got out of some of those fixes he was in. You know, inside that box with chains around him underwater. He's going to have to do a Houdini right here.
Nice block by George Foreman. And just grabbing onto his opponent. Mike Tyson with a big right hand. Not hitting his mark there going upstairs. Wow, what an uppercut. Able to get away from that headshot with the block. George Foreman is such a big physical presence, Teddy, in the ring, almost a hulking presence, and it really aligned with his style in the ring offensively. It was like wrecking ball wide shots.
Yeah, wrecking balls work good when you're knocking over an old building, a tenement that's standing in front of you, but the wrecking ball, it could just swing into the air and hit nothing if you have a slick guy. So it works both ways, you're right. And what you're basically saying is, yeah, he's dangerous, but he's a little crude.
That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by George Foreman. Tyson's cut is not looking good at all. I'm getting the sense that this fight could be stopped at any moment.
Joe, the key is where the cut is. When the referee brings the doctor up to look at it, he's going to look at whether or not getting worse will imperil his health down the road.
I really like what he's doing here. I mean, if you were to pick any one piece of weaponry that you say aligns with what he is strategically as a fighter, it is the jab, and he's firing it off beautifully.
And he's firing it off consistently all night at the right distance. He's getting full extension on that punch, and that's making him effective offensively and safe defensively. He's out of the other fighter's range.
Comes right back with a shot of his own. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. Nice work on the combination by George Foreman. Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. Just 10 seconds to go here in the second round. That's a good probing jab that time by George Foreman.
That's it, that's it. Hey, relax. Just like that, all right? Another round, just like that. He doesn't like those body shots. Believe me, he doesn't like that, kid. Keep working your body. Take some of that.
Circle. Don't stand in front of him. You gotta give him the double jab. You're not giving him the double jab. You're only giving him one jab at a time.
And round number 3 is underway. Good double jab by George Foreman. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Tyson's had success so far just based on his pure hand and foot speed. But there is some concern.
Yeah, you know, you got a guy with a real fast car. He needs a racetrack. He needs the right place to use that speed to kind of run with it.
Foreman's hurt by a big shot. Oh, he's hurt right there. He is hurt. You know, his opponent's doing a good job of just being big shot comes crashing home. Oh, banged around and down.
Joey has some choices to make. 2 of them. 1, do I get up? And 2, how do I behave once I'm up? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
George Foreman's getting back up to his feet after being knocked down. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Oh, he just misses with that headshot. What a big shot. And he goes down for a second time. Does he have enough this time to rise up and continue on? This fight is over. Tyson's opponent is floored. A knockout victory. Boy, was that impressive.
By way of knockout, your winner,
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Thanks for being with us ringside.